Empty chamber carry is bullshit. It's the article I read this morning in my email, written by a good blog author, gun servant out of South Africa, and it was basically tearing apart the recent introduction or recent spread of this philosophy about carrying the gun with the round not in the chamber, such as in Israeli tactical point shooting. And that caught my eye this morning because, you know, I've been taking a lot of Krav Maga lately, and just last weekend I went to a tactical point shooting course and was able to really kind of study it and take some perspective on this topic here. The point is, a different circumstance, a different situation, a different place, different laws, different things that you're responding to, that builds your assumptions, that builds your techniques. So, yeah, you know, I agree. Basically, the author says, it's bullshit, it's not unsafe, you know, it's slow, obviously, we know this, it takes more time to chamber the round, but, you know, I want people here in the US to understand there is a time and there is a place for having the chamber not loaded on your firearm. And it's not every situation. Obviously, there's no law in this country about keeping your chamber unloaded, but the point is this. When you have a gun that is not on your person, no holster, no safety, that might be the time to have the chamber empty. All right? Let's look, for example, at my bedside gun. This is a Glock 17. Nothing special. Glock 17, flashlight, night sights, and a pocket clip or a belt clip or a pants clip, if you will. This is not a gun I would keep with a round in the chamber. If I need to draw this gun, this is the situation it's going to be in. Trigger dead, lights prohibit the use of most holsters, clip solves that problem. I can grab it and stick it in my pajama pants if I ever need to go outside. If I need to go take the dog out to pee in the middle of the night, I thought I heard somebody knocking at the door and it's 2 in the morning. Who is that? Could it be the police? Could it be somebody else? You know, kind of suspicious, kind of mysterious. It doesn't warrant deadly force, but you know what? It is 2 in the morning, and I'm still kind of groggy, and who the heck is this? So that would be a time I might access this, still with the chamber empty, and put it in my waistband. Now, if I needed it in the unlikely event, I could always draw it, and there you go, the Israeli technique. Okay? But that is a more likely situation for a lot of people. There's a ton of gun owners who don't normally carry a gun, but have one nearby that they can access in their home should they need it. Especially, I live in California now, when you're looking at Californians who cannot get access to concealed carry permits, but oftentimes still have a gun for self-defense, still have a handgun for self-defense. Well, when you look at this scenario that they need to retrieve their handgun, put it on their person hastily, so there is no, you know, preparations of holsters and all that kind of good junk. It just goes in the pants. All right. So no holster, no safety, not on your person, but it could be on your person. And in this scenario, it would be unsafe, especially with the Glock, to have a round chambered and just stick this down your pants. Like, I'm not that brave. I don't know about you, but it's just not something I'd be willing to do. Glocks are really, really safe guns, unless you got the trigger running around unsecured. That's all. Nothing special. All right. Questions? Just some commentary, some thought on a good article I read. You know, a difference in philosophy. There is no right, there is no wrong necessarily. I don't necessarily recommend carrying the chamber empty. But in this case, well, this is a situation where it might be suitable. If you find yourself in this situation where you're thinking about, oh my God, if I'm going to need to draw a gun and then rack the slide, what if I only got one hand? What if my other hand's fending off a knife attack? Blah, blah, blah. Look, dude, revolver, got your back covered. Always ready, always loaded, always very, very safe. Easy, right? All you got to do is point and pull the trigger. You can do that with one hand. No holster, no safety, no problem. All right, peace out, guys. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon.